G'day, Keithy here. Thanks for joining me. So, new to this, I got Instagram now. Yay! Thanks to you guys who have suggested I should get Instagram because it's pretty cool what I've seen so far. I'm hitting the love symbol. Is that Instagram's version of like? I don't know. I hope I'm not just loving everything that I see, and there's maybe a hidden like button or something like that. Let me know down there. Either way, so you know the drill if you've seen my videos before, but if not, if you want to contact me, catch up with what I'm doing up here. That's the Facebook way to do it, Chilling with Keithy. And Instagram, follow me on Instagram as well down here, Keithy_wager. That's the way to do it all. You can catch me there. Don't forget to subscribe here too, guys. Really appreciate your subscribes and the yarns that I'm having with all of you. Anyway, if you were on the Facebook at Chilling with Keithy and on the Instagram, I've only got a few followers at the moment. You would have noticed I put something up about Cape York this morning. And there was some news that came out yesterday afternoon regarding apparent closures and blocking off the tip of Australia. And that's not very good because I'm going to the Cape this year. I'm going to go there more than once, actually. So this impacts me quite a lot, and it's not long until I go to the Cape. So I want to get to the bottom of this and work out exactly what's going on. So as I said in the Instagram and the Facebook post, I've made a lot of calls today, talked to a lot of people. I'm also on some of the forums out there on Facebook and whatnot to deal with Cape York. You've probably seen me lurking there, quite possibly, but if not, I've been there anyway. I've got a lot of detail off a lot of people from up there, and this is what we've got. So all of this started because, and I'll put the link to this video down below, 7 News in Cairns put up a video, and they were talking to the traditional owners, or the spokesperson for the traditional owners up in Cape York. That's Simon, I think his name was. Michael Solomon. So they were talking to him. I've got a little notepad here. How prepared am I? Anyway, in the video, there were a few things said, and there was also an article by the Cairns Post. Now, I'm not going to put the link to the Cairns Post article. I did read it. There was a few quotes in there. The first thing I'll say about the article that was put in the Cairns Post, if they've directly quoted somebody saying something and then published it in an article, it has to be what that person said. They can't put fake news in quotations, otherwise they'll be liable for making things up, basically. But with the Cairns Post article, I'm going to take that with a grain of salt. I've heard some rave reviews about that, but that's not my place. I'm going to take that one with a grain of salt. The other one, if you want to see after this video, check that link there, and that'll give you the one from the Cairns, 7 News Cairns. I've got some stuff written down here on paper now. So they had him on video and had interviewed old Michael Solomon. And what he said, and I'm going to have to quote here because I wrote some things down about this, because when I'm saying this is what he said, I need to be accurate. Otherwise, I'm going to get in the poo-poo. And the words are very important here, okay? So at the first time they showed him in the interview, he said, and I quote, "We want to close it now." Want is the word that I'm going to highlight there. Want doesn't mean have. Want means they want to. We want to put signs up just outside of the croc tent, and after that they can't go through. Now, again, we're going to want to put signs up outside the croc tent, and after that they can't go through. So that's another direct quote. There's a little bit in between, but it follows on with they can't go through. He also said, and I quote, "We want to make it safe for tourists." That's the main thing, the toilets and the showers, and they want a campground up there as well. So, I mean, there could be some leading indicators there. They want a campground up there as well. So I don't know what the story is with that, but it would seem to me harsh to close off access to the tip for the sake of wanting a campground, but I can definitely understand why they would want toilets and shower facilities up there, because a lot of people go to the tip of Australia to go and touch the sign, have their photo taken, and maybe watch a beautiful sunset up there. I think that's an Aussie birthright, really, to go up there and be able to do that. And there's a lot of people that are pretty pissed off with that right now. And I myself am one, because I'm going up there and I want to touch the sign again. I've done it 1,000,000 times, but I want to do it again, just so I can touch about 400 million other people's fingers. Now, I've made a few phone calls. I've got to finish off with that article, sorry. So the reporter, sorry, I didn't write your name down, big fella, if you're watching. He said some of the things that are happening up there, which is leading to what the Michael Solomon's talking about, people taking nude pics, vandalism, such as, people leaving memorials to people who are deceased up there. Littering is another one that he said was stated as a reason for them wanting to close the tip down. What I find interesting is in the video they put a fish net when they were talking about littering. Now that could have washed up offshore, I don't think that was actually a tourist to Cape York who did that, but I can sympathise with them for that, because I've been there 1,000,000 times myself, and I can tell you what, there is toilet paper everywhere up there. There are beer bottles, there are Coke cans, there are plastic bags, there are all kinds of rubbish up there. And I'll tell you what, I wouldn't want someone doing that in my backyard either. So I can definitely sympathise with them in regards to wanting to get rid of that kind of stuff, because that's not cricket. That's not the Aussie way, to go up there and leave your rubbish and leave your beer tins and hoon around on frigging quad bikes and dig holes in the ground because you think you're cool when you're half pissed. That's just not the way to go, and that's the kind of thing that gets places like this closed off. So if you're watching this, I think it's definitely worth taking that in. If your behaviour, including littering or not digging a hole properly when you got to do a number 2, have a think about your actions, because it's not just you that this affects, it's all of Australia. We've got people all over Australia who travel all the way up there, and it's not a short distance. Even if you live right up there in Cairns and whatnot, it's not a short trip to go up to the tip. It takes a lot of planning. A lot of people spend a lot of money planning to do this kind of trip. So I don't think these guys, in wanting to shut the sign off, are intentionally just trying to money grab and whatnot. They've got legitimate reasons. I hate litter, I hate trash, and I hate vandalism and all that, and that's just not cool. Anyway, where I'm leading to with all this, we're done with that little video. So I made a heap of phone calls today, heaps and heaps, to a lot of stakeholders. Now, they have asked me not to name them, and I'm going to do that out of respect. And I've got mixed reviews from them, from the locals in Bamaga, from tourist attractions in the region, I'll say that. Some of them are saying, no, there's no gate, there's no sign saying you cannot come in. Right now, as of right now, there is no gate. Others are saying, yeah, there's a gate up, but I've got mixed conversations and outcomes from those conversations regarding what is actually up there now. Now, I'm going to be clear on one thing. Cape York is not shut down, so you can still go there. You can still go up to the top. What we're really focusing here is the sign, the access to Bajinka, to the sign, to the tip of Australia, the northernmost point of this continent. And that's what you go up there for. The adventure along the way, and to make that milestone, to touch the sign. So you can still go to Cape York, you can go all the way up to Punson Bay, the Croc Tent, everything like that is still open. That's not closed. The reference is the sign. And because of this conflicting information that I've got, I think the best advice I can offer is to sit tight, let the government do the talking, because obviously they want to try and get some money to build some facilities up there. They've got other facilities that need repairing, and they also want to build a campground. Whether they do that at the resort or wherever, I don't know. If you've been up there, you'll know where that old resort was. But either way, for now, I think the best advice I can offer is sit tight and keep an eye on the media, but unless everything is directly quoted and there's some kind of public statement out, take it with a grain of salt. You want quotes with actual facts, not hearsay. And like I said, when Michael Solomon there has quoted on that Channel 7 video, we want to do this. That doesn't mean they have done it. He would have said, yeah, we've put a sign up. Yeah, we've done this. Yeah, that means, yeah, we've done it. He said want. So that's something to look into there with regards to that little video. So I'll put it down there. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, check out the Instagram and all that. That's pretty cool, Instagram. Yay. I'm not real good with technology, so you guys are going to have to coach me through that one. But I think I'm doing all right so far. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, keep it real, and get up to Cape York. Don't put your trip off because of this. See you around.